Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Dante Jones here with 772 Mobile Detail, and today we're going to jump right into a Ford Transit Express detail. This Transit is a vehicle that I am very familiar with, as I do detail this vehicle every 2 to 3 months approximately on demand whenever the client decides to call me back. This vehicle is used for a lot of family vacations and family trips, so it's up to me to maintenance this vehicle as needed, and I am more than happy to do the job. As I get started on the interior of the van, I like to work from the back to the front. The seats have been taken out for me, so I get a lot of free range in the back area to move around, get warmed up into the detail, and begin working at a quick pace. This is an express detail, so we're going to grab our Express Interior Cleaner by the brand P&S. This cleaner is the perfect formula for something like an express detail where I want to move quickly, but I also want to leave behind a small layer of protection on the surface that we are cleaning, so we get that nice, freshly detailed look on all the hard plastics on the interior. Also worth noting with this cleaner is it does not leave a slippery finish, nor does it attract dust. It's not greasy. This is a dry to the touch finish that offers somewhat of a shine. It's not going to shine as well as a dedicated UV protectant, which is why I offer UV protection as an upgrade or an added service to my higher tiered packages, such as my white towel and my gold towel package. We are looking very good so far. Let's get to the front of the Transit, where I'm now shampooing these floor mats after shampooing the leather seats. We did a quick wipe down with that same cleaner as before, and I typically work from top to bottom, as when you're cleaning, all the dirt and debris that you are cleaning up will fall downwards, and you don't want to have to re-clean the area you already cleaned before. Man, you can really see me going in on the steering wheel with a mild cleaner and the scrub pad. The scrub pad is very useful because you can maneuver it in a lot of different angles and ways to get the job done, as opposed to using something like a magic eraser, which I've used in the past. I've graduated to the scrub pad world, and I am very happy about that. As we wrap up the interior, you can see that I'm not leaving my maintenance form with this client, as they already do message me on a recurring basis, and I do maintenance some of their other vehicles, including a Ford Ranger, a Jeep, and a Dodge Ram. I've gone to war with these tires time and time again. I used to hand brush each and every one of these tires, and that would take me double the time and cost me double the energy for the same result. So I highly encourage you guys to get a drill brush and a drill if you haven't already, in case you have a detail like this where you will end up taking much more time to finish because you weren't properly prepared. Although this was an express detail, I do like to take the extra precautions necessary to ensure we're not introducing more scratching into this paint, as this vehicle does have a lot of surface dust and dirt on the paint itself. So I always do a pre-foam rinse the vehicle down, and then follow up with another foam cannon, and then the agitation wash. Just like that, we've got the Transit all shined up and looking amazing once again. This thing is now ready to go on the next trip and handle its next adventure. Coming out of this detail, we walked away with $190. I charged them $160, and the rest was gratuity from them, which I am very thankful for. These clients really take good care of me, and I'm always happy to come back and work for them whenever they need me. Up next, we are doing a white towel, aka a full detail, on this 2018 Ford Explorer. The interior was not all that bad outside of the front seat area. The back seat doesn't seem to be used all that often, but we're still going to do a nice shampoo. We always start off with a carpet shampoo, as we want these mats to be fully dried off by the time that we are done. Now, at this point in the video, if you haven't subscribed, please do. We are trying to grow this channel as much as we can to help other detailers who are not as experienced or are still trying to get their footing in business the best understanding as to how to build their business moving forward. When cleaning areas like the infotainment screen, mirrors, and glass, I always grab for optimum no rinse. This is a highly dilutable cleaner. In my spray bottles, I tend to mix about a capful of ONR with distilled water. This also couples as a water spot prevention method, which I'll get into in another video, but that's why it's so convenient, because not only can you grab this cleaner and clean any hard surface without worrying about damaging anything, you're also saving a lot of money business-wise because you're not buying dedicated glass cleaners every week. Now, I'm doing a very good job of scrubbing away the sweat and grime out of these leather seats, bringing them back to amazing condition. This is a full white towel detail, so we will be following up all this scrubbing and wiping down of the chemical with a dedicated UV protectant, protecting these results that we achieved today for the upcoming months, as the elements do get pretty tough in Florida. Even in the later months of the year, the sun is still a pretty big issue, so we're always sure that we are protecting all hard surfaces when the client's paying for a high level of service, such as a white towel detail. With the interior finished, we can now move on to the exterior of this vehicle. I'm very happy with the results that we were able to achieve. The interior alone took me about 2 hours, give or take, and that's approximately the average on a white towel detail on a vehicle in this condition. I want to get into some tips real quick on building trust with your clientele. And sometimes people get the wrong idea when it comes to business and how to grow. It's not all about being a salesman and being good with your words. Sometimes just being honest about what you're providing the client is enough for them to come back to you because they know you're a reliable source of information. Knowing that when I get my hands on a vehicle, I always tell my clients, hey, I am applying this 6-month ceramic spray to your vehicle. However, if the pattern of neglecting the outside condition of the vehicle continues, it will not last you the full 6 months. Having this type of conversation covers me in case this protection does wear off much sooner than expected. And this could be a way to open the door with a client on them joining your maintenance plan. This detail was $245. This is a white towel service, interior and exterior. She did end up giving me $285, which I am super, super grateful for. This client was very impressed with the results we were able to achieve, as the vehicle was in pretty rough shape when I first got my hands on it. Now, at this point in the day, I've made $475 and I had nothing else scheduled, but this Chevy Traverse client messaged me as soon as I got home, and she lived right around the corner. I figured I'd show up. It was a bit worse than I expected pulling up and looking at it, but I figured I'd get it done, get some more profit in for the day, and continue on. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any detailing footage as it was pretty late. I was running out of sunlight and I was pretty fatigued at this point in the day. It was my third job. Typically, I stick to 2 to 3, but working this late is not the status quo for me. But the client was very appreciative of me showing up at such short notice, and she paid me $170 for an express detail plus leather shampoo and conditioner, bringing our total to $645 on the day. A very good number for me that I am very happy with and thankful for. Before I wrap this up, I just wanted to say thank you to those of you who've subscribed to the channel and liked my videos so far. We are still a very small channel, but I anticipate uploading high quality content every Monday and Friday at 3 p.m. I will try to stick to the schedule the best I can with the work that I do. and I look forward to growing this channel going forward. All in all, guys, you know what to do. Stay blessed, hustle harder than next, and I'll catch you guys in a few days. Dante out.